Hi ladies, welcome to my light to dark pink ombre with a white water marble. That's my right hand. I have my left hand taped, ready. I'm going to tape up my accent finger. Here's some pieces of tape that I prepared earlier, and I've got the ends bent over so that it's easy to remove the tape, because as you know, I have ruined several water marbles removing tape, and I don't normally wear it anymore, but for the sake of this video, so you can see that there's an end to pull off, I decided to do this to show you how I do it when I do tape them up, which I don't. But I think it'll make the video go smoother and faster. That one is OPI Dim Sum Plum. That is L'Oreal Penthouse Pink, and Island Girl Island Paradise, and OPI Nail Envy, because I want a little bit of clear so that you can see the white through there. I had to put some thinner in these. They weren't spreading very well, but the thinner improved that. That OPI Dim Sum Plum, that's about 4 years old. It was still quite runny. But a few drops of thinner has improved it. This is for the accent nail, and I'm going to do stripes going across ways. I'm changing the pattern that I did on the other hand, and I'm going to do the lines on the thumb and the accent nail, and then I'm going to do the swirly water marble on the other 3 nails in white. I'm also going to show you how to create the gradient. I use these sponges twice. Why waste them? I'm putting the darkest at the bottom. And I like to try and blend it on the sponge because it's easier. It doesn't blend very well for the first couple of coats. And as you can see, I've already used that sponge for a peach gradient, but it was a couple of weeks ago, so it's dry. The amount of nail polish that you get on the sponge will easily do 2 nails. So your first coat, obviously, you'll be able to see the stripes quite easily. The second coat, still you'll be able to see them. But the more you blend it on the sponge, the easier it is to create that blurring between the lines. You should ideally let each coat of polish dry. I'm not really doing that. touching the darkest colour to the ends of my fingernails because they're a bit light on the end, right on the very tip. So that's 2 coats, this is the 3rd. This is an ombre rather than a gradient. An ombre is 3 colours that are kind of in the same palette because they blend easier. A gradient is when you're using different colours. It's a little harder to blend. And each time you put the sponge on the nail, move it up marginally, a fraction from where you placed it the last time, or down, because we're trying to blur the lines, so we don't really want to put them in exactly the same place, because then we're going to create a very clear line. We are attempting to blur it. Each time I did that, I moved it up a little bit more to get more purple further up the nail. Dim sum plum. 3 coats. You can see that on the sponge now, it's quite blended. There's no sort of lines, no clearly delineated, obvious stripes. And this time I'm moving the purple up a little higher. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's get on with our white marble. I just bought that today because I have actually ran out of a bottle of polish, which was my OP Alpine Snow. It's already been thinned down a couple of times. There wasn't really enough in the bottom to do a water marble with. Not successfully anyway. And it was $9.99 in Target, and I was not paying that. And Sally Hansen Extreme Wear works excellently for water marbles, as does Nail Envy. Honestly, you can't do an easier water marble than white and clear. Positioning of the finger is all important and can totally change the look of your water marble. going to turn that round and have it facing in a different way. The all important blowing of the polish. I did get a little bit draped on there. But a blind man on a galloping horse wouldn't notice it, as my mother used to say. I could have bought 4 of them Sally Hansen polishes for the price of the OPI Alpine Snow. Blackhead squeezing tool is a really good implement for drawing the lines in the polish. It's got a nice sharp point. Don't you feel when you're doing a water marble that you stick your nail in there and all that other polish is wasted? I've sometimes dipped 2 fingers at once, but it never comes out how I want it to look or how I visualise it. So I've gone back to doing just one. And this is the last thumbnail, which I'm going to do. Stripes. I think we should call those tiger stripes because they're kind of like tiger stripes. I didn't want the stripes to be too thin because then you can't really see the pink underneath, and for some reason I really like this pink gradient that I do. It's pink is not a colour I normally go for, and it's one of my polishes that I've got the least amount of bottles of. Maybe that's why I have such trouble with it. I don't have enough colours to work with. I do really need to just have a night, take all my polish off, do a lovely cuticle treatment, clean the polish off that's underneath my nails, and get some hand balm and gloves on for bed. Give them a really nice deep moisturising treatment. It pays off in the long run. Right, I can get the tape off nice and easily now because I've folded those edges over. Very handy tip, which I wish I'd known. All those times when I've ruined a water marble, and I really I mean that I have ruined it. I've had pairs of scissors slid up underneath the tape to try and get it off. Then I've tried peeling it off and it's literally peeled the nail polish off my nail. Honestly, you could cry when that happens. So far so good. it's all intact. Far less cleanup to do this time. Incidentally, I did buy a new cleanup brush today. In Target they had the elf brushes, and it was $1.12. I had to go of it. In fact, I bought two, so whoever wins the random nail art contest is going to get an elf concealer brush in their package, and they will be mystified. It's actually to touch up around your cuticles with acetone. It's the one that all the nail girls on Instagram have talked about as being the one that you want. So I hope that the person who wins the contest doesn't already have one. Or if they do, they'll have a nice new one still in the packet. Do you know, I went to all that trouble getting that little mistake off there, and then I ruin it. I go and ruin it. I must admit that cleanup took no time with the tape on, so maybe I will start putting tape on again. Incidentally, that's electrical tape because it's stretchy, and you can really fit it around your cuticles and stretch it to where you want it. Time for a little bit of sashimi to seal that beauty and deliciousness inside. Don't forget to wrap the nail at the tip. Helps to avoid that wear and tear.